It's the first day of the Democratic National Convention taking place over the next 4 days in Chicago. Let's take a live picture right now from inside the United Center as they get ready for the events to start tonight.
President Biden will deliver the keynote speech tonight, but the rest of the week will be focused on the future with Vice President Kamala Harris at the top of the ticket. Jessica Moore live for us in Chicago with a look at the week ahead of us. Jessica?
Well, Christine and Dick, you hit the nail on the head. We're talking about the future. The theme of this year's convention is for the people, for our future. Today, we had the privilege of speaking to some of our country's most influential elected officials who say democracy is at stake in November. We also spoke with some delegates who say they're just excited to be a part of the process. Decked out in their best Harris Walls swag and browsing Kamala merch, delegates from around the country are feeling the excitement of this historic nomination.
You're like the youngest delegate here, aren't you?
Even one-year-old Daniel, whose dad is a delegate from Brooklyn.
I think it's very important to have our young people, no matter how young they are, to be exposed to greatness as he's learning his ABCs to be participating in government.
We are so happy.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer told me democracy is at stake in November, but he is confident Democrats can maintain control of the Senate.
This is what I call a happy convention. Democrats are happy, Democrats are unified, and we smell victory in the air.
The economy continues to be a key issue for voters, especially after the vice president's economic speech last week outlining a potential ban on price gouging.
To people who say the price gouging policy sounds like socialism, you would say what?
Nonsense. The epithet socialism has been used against every progressive social measure, from Social Security to Medicare, throughout our history of the last century.
All right, so talk to us about tonight. How are you feeling?
I feel really good. It's like getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Governor Hochul is preparing to address the country from the convention stage tonight with a focus on the economy.
And the economy? What is Harris's message on the economy?
It's an opportunity economy, an opportunity that lifts up everyone. I'm going to give a very specific example of something that happened right here in New York, and that's my teaser.
Another key issue voters are facing, grappling with as we head into the election is the war in Gaza. Coming up at 6, we're going to hear from a Connecticut woman whose sister's body is still being held by Hamas in Gaza. It's a heartbreaking story. She reacts to the ongoing massive pro-Palestinian protest happening outside the DNC in Chicago. That's coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, we're live in Chicago. Jessica Moore, CBS News, New York.
All right, Jessica, thanks very much. We look forward to it.
You can watch CBS News coverage of the DNC right here on CBS New York. It begins at 10 o'clock.